Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio for the month of May 2021. I hope all my Scorpio friends are doing great. As you know, this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards. And this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Scorpio. In the past position, we do have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Hanged Man. In the obstacle position, we do have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the present position, we do have the Hierophant, clarified by the Ace of Swords. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Wands. So interestingly, in the past position, we do have the Five of Cups, which is a card of loss. It's a card of a disappointment in a relationship. So clearly in the past position, there was a relationship perhaps with someone at work, or perhaps it was a friend, perhaps it was a family member, but someone who meant a lot to you and with whom, the relationship didn't go as you wanted it to go. And as a result, there was, a little bit of a disappointment. And of course, it's here clarified with the Hanged Man, which is generally known for having to make sacrifices. So this relationship that you had in the past that didn't turn out as you were hoping that it would, clearly as a result of it, you have sacrificed, time and energy and other resources. You had to let go of something in order to move on, and it was difficult, and as a result you learned a lot from that situation, and it kind of became a part of your identity as well. But when you have the Five of Cups, show up in a reading, definitely you want to address any kind of unresolved feelings of disappointment, of loss, because it's important to provide healing to, those experiences and make sure that you kind of move on, taking the positive from it rather than the negative, because, that vibration will continue to kind of want to go back to the low level. And definitely it would be easier, to maintain a higher vibration, if you will. But definitely you want to address something that has happened in the past. Make sure that bad pattern does not repeat itself. Sometimes we get locked into a kind of a cycle of trauma. Something will trigger us, and then we'll go back to that dark place, if you will. It's important to bring all those uncomfortable emotions into the light, and do shadow work, incorporate everything that needs to be kind of aired out into your character, because then you accept yourself and you become whole as you move forward. Now in the obstacle position, we do have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely, Scorpio, you should probably watch your money situation in the month of May. It's going to be a little bit tight for you. Make sure that you budget very carefully. Make sure that you do not spend more than you make. Make sure that you plan in advance as well. But, the Page of Pentacles is generally a card, when it is in a normal position, it's actually a pretty good card, because it's all about having a good work ethic. And so when you have it in the obstacle position, it definitely means that work-wise you're not really getting a lot of things done. Perhaps you're being unproductive, or wasting a little bit of time on things that are not really moving, things that are not really creating progress for you. And as a result, you may kind of have a little bit of resentment that is holding you back. Sometimes pages are symbolized as messengers, so there could be not such great news coming your way towards the end of May. So you definitely want to make sure to keep an eye out for that. And of course, the page here is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles could, in some cases mean financial loss. So the investment you were hoping to, kind of grow and receive a lot of abundance from is not working out as planned. Definitely you want to make sure to address any kind of lifestyle habits that may not be serving your budget really well, so and make some adjustments before situation gets kind of a little bit out of hand. Now in the present position we do have the Hierophant clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Hierophant is a significant card, first because it is a major arcana card, and when you have the Hierophant appear, it means you're lacking a little bit of stability, and so there is going to be stability coming into your life, where you're going to feel really certain what's coming up around the corner. The Hierophant is all about having a belief system that creates a stable foundation for you. And so it's interesting that it's clarified here with the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords helps bring in that stability. He cuts through things that are no longer needed. So you're able to have a really good clarity of a relationship that needs to move forward, or perhaps there's a situation that needs to start progressing forward. You're going to get forward movement in the direction that is really wonderful for you. There will be some, rigid rules, if you will, because the Hierophant is all about following the rules and kind of following the guidelines and doing what is expected of you to do. So it's not like the card, that likes a lot of spontaneity or creativity. The Hierophant is all about following the rules and, doing what is expected. And that, brings control of emotions, so that as a result of you knowing what's expected of you, your emotions are much more under control. And of course, in the future outcome position, we do have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is all about teamwork and collaboration. So expect towards the end of May to have kind of group events or group interaction where, many of you are working towards a common goal. And you're going to actually come off as an expert here. People will take notice of you, and people will really kind of listen to your advice and to your ideas. You're really going to shine and come through in a kind of a group working together element, if you will. And of course, the Three of Wands here suggests that there are opportunities coming your way. There are different possibilities that are taking shape right now, and towards the end of May, you're going to have several opportunities from which you're going to have to make a choice and move in the direction of your choosing, if you will. Let's see what we can clarify with the three energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Envy, sixth chakra archangel Metatron, and third chakra archangel Camuel. Envy, of course, is all about feeling dissatisfaction or feeling of lack. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand and a platter of coins and pearls in the other. And she's dressed in really nice clothing, but she's looking out the window at someone else's home. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere, instead of feeling happy and fulfilled. This card basically talks about you already having enough, and yet you may feel like you would like more, or feel dissatisfied where kind of things are currently in your life. Definitely make sure that you remember attitude of gratitude is the most powerful tool you can use to manifest whatever you want into your life. So make sure that you kind of move away from the vibration of envy, because that is a low vibration, towards feeling, really happy with yourself and satisfied, with you. Sixth chakra archangel Metatron is all about having clarity and a vision that will guide you towards the goal or the dream that you're trying to accomplish. When this card shows up, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective toward broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. And some some ways, this could be a new beginning for you, because you're on your way to developing a really deep understanding about what's going on around you as well as in your life. So you're definitely leveling up. You've done a lot of work that took, time and energy, especially like observing your thoughts, making sure that you focus on the positive thoughts rather than the negative. And it shows because you are kind of downloading more information into your subconscious from the divine, and it's making you feel kind of a lot more clear about different interacting elements in your life. Now, the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, is of course all about emotions of desire and life force energy. When this card shows up, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. There's really a lot that's coming your way that's going to make you very excited. This is definitely a great time to take action and make sure that you bring a lot of power and a lot of life to situations or to relationships that mean a lot to you. Let's see what we can clarify with the mystical wisdom cards that we pulled. We've got sensuality, express your sensuality. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Wonderful. And Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. Definitely when Archangel Gabriel appears, it's really great for your creative side. So make sure that when you're looking at possible solutions for different problems, and situations in your life, make sure to be creative with the solutions that you come up with. It could require some research for you to do as well. And make sure that you focus on how you express yourself, because many of us can express ourselves in many different ways. So again, it's important to remember to be creative about that. Now, moving forward is all about moving past those difficult moments that were holding you back in your life, that were kind of maybe bad behavior patterns or bad thought processes. Moving past those towards, wonderful vibes and positivity is going to definitely help your vibration, which is going to reflect a lot of success on the outside of your life. The sensuality card is all about being a sensual person, which means, having that awareness for like touch or smell or taste or hearing. Sensuality plays a big part in our life, kind of like intimacy. So it's important to take advantage of that, because it kind of helps your creativity and passion, and also self-awareness as well, which kind of helps you understand other people's desires and emotions, which makes it easier to relate to them. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Scorpio. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting, and I will see you next time.